Hello, welcome back to my channel, Lotus the Sage. I'm Lotus. Today we're going to do a pick a deck. We have, we have the Fountain Tarot, an adaptation of the original Tarot 8, and the Wild Unknown Tarot. So this is deck 1, deck 2, and deck 3. We're going to do a spread today on how you see each other. So anybody you may have on your mind, this could be romantic, friend, work, doesn't matter. I will listen to the cards and however they play out, I will honor what they're speaking to me about. I was generally intending to make this more of a more romantic based, but please feel free to use this spread in any way that sits and fits in your life. Alright, I'll see you at your decks. Welcome, Pile 1. These are your cards. The spread we are doing is how you see each other. Person A will be the top row. Person B will be the bottom row. Position 1 is how person A sees person B and vice versa. Position 2 is what person A wants from this relationship and what person B wants from this relationship. Where person A sees this relationship going, and vice versa. Okay, file 1, let's get into it. How you see person B. 10 of Wands in reverse. So you're seeing your person as releasing and letting go of burdens and over-carrying things. It could also be a person who's avoiding letting go of these burdens or delaying the inevitable. Intuitively, I am feeling there is a delay in the inevitable. That's what I'm getting. It's like they're holding on to something that they don't need to be carrying anymore, and they're having a really difficult time of actually letting go or surpassing that particular phase of their life. How does person B see person A? 7 of Coins in reverse. Seeing person B as impatient. That's what I'm getting the most. Impatient. Still very nurturing and caring and diligent, and you do the work. But when you do the work, you're almost wanting like immediate results in certain maybe areas of your dynamic between you and this person. I'm getting a sense of not giving me I'm speaking as a person A, not giving me enough time. And I think maybe that's where your perception on them not releasing this particular burden is because of how quickly you process certain things, is what I'm getting. They have a much slower process, even though their energy is quick and your energy is slow, but you have a much quicker process when it literally comes to processing. That's the point. Okay, what does person A want from this relationship? 6 of Wands, victory. That person wants victory. This person wants victory, satisfaction, praise, a release. Person A wants to say, the journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. Person A wants things to go smoothly. And the thing that you guys are actually learning from each other is the thing that's bothering you about each other. It's really hilarious. So this 10 of Wands, right? This, like I said, fast action, slow process. Yours is slow process, fast action. And their patience with whatever it is that they're choosing to hold on to in the most complicated way based on this picture. The most complicated way. You know, there's patience in that shape and balance of having to balance all of those in the actual figuration that it's in. Slow and steady, meticulous, methodic. What they need to learn from you is how you process information, how you allow it to plant the seed and let it go. There's a holding on this person has, and there's a releasing that they're learning from you technically. And this patience, I feel, your patience, technically, for their way of doing things, you will be rewarded. So this is what they want. It still says the journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. That person's strength and perseverance, as well as yours, because they're echoing to what you guys both need, right? What they want. And the loving message is the embrace. Through each other, you find the missing piece. Through each other, you find the missing piece. Yep, and that's the victory that you want. That person A wants. Okay, person B, what do you want? 9 of coins. Interesting. You want independence, self-sufficiency, interdependence. You want somebody to be self-sufficient, reliable. You want everybody to be able to take care of themselves as well as others. But you really, more importantly, want somebody who can take care of themselves. That's what you want. And that's what you're feeling impatient about. Can you not let this go? Can we start this journey together? You know, like really start it. Can we embrace each other and find and let go of these things? You know, this is what you're like. I want you to be solid and good. What do you want to say? Or what do they want? Or what does B want to say? Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. And that's that 9 of Pentacles too, echoing to that same energy. Things are going to be turned in your favor. The journey is going to be much smoother. And because of your planting of your seeds and your hard work, things are going to come in for you because of that. That is also about a part of your patience. You know? It's because of your actual, tangible hard work. What's your love message? Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And this is you. This is what you're learning, right? Is that patience? Is that slowness? It's about how the plant actually goes through its stages. Slow, steady, perfect. Look inside. Examine why you feel this way. Why you feel that this person might be taking too long or going about it the more difficult way. Patience. You will get rewarded for this patience from this person and from universe, from spirit, and from yourself because of the hard work you actually already tangibly put in. That's awesome. Where does person A see this relationship going? 3 of Swords. Damn! What do you mean? 3 of Swords, head over heart, heartache. You're feeling like they won't be able to do it. No encouragement. Oh my God, come on, pile. Come on, person A. Give them some benefit of the doubt. They want this. This is going out. This is their process. They have to go through it this way. Oh my God, that's so funny. No wonder 2 came out for you. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're in your head that's going to be the outcome. You're more fearful that the 3 of Swords is going to be where this relationship or dynamic leads to, as opposed to it being that victory that you want. I understand that. But if you remember, the 9 of Swords is self-inflicted mental anguish, right? So if you're worrying about something that technically hasn't happened, why perpetuate that negativity into that thought? Why don't you allow yourself to let it play out and be patient and just nurture what's happening in your relationships or in your, not even in particular with this person or thing, but with yourself. Look inside yourself and examine why you're feeling this way. You know, even these messages can be intertwined is the point. It's because everything is being echoed and reflected, right? So if this person needs to look inside, person B needs to look inside and see why they might be feeling this hesitancy. There's a pullback to the person B's love message. Look inside and see what's causing you to feel this way. I understand how you can be feeling these thoughts pop up. and wanting this embrace, right? Wanting this victory, feeling like this is not really going to happen, just burdened by it. But remind yourself that the Nine of Swords is a self-inflicted pattern of thinking. So if you know right now in this very moment that this is not happening, why think about the worst case scenario out of it? I obviously know the hypothetical why, but really, why? Examine and look inside. It's making me think of this person B's card for you as you embrace yourself. Okay, what do you want to say? What does Spirit want to say is what I should say. What does Spirit want to say to you? You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. See? Get out of your head. Don't perpetuate this future outcome. Perpetuate the one that you want. Not the one that's making you overthink and giving yourself freaking a migraine and a heartache from your worry. Why put yourself there? Don't do that. Okay, let's see what person B has to say about where they want this relationship or where they believe this relationship is going. Interesting. Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like they think that it's going to go to based on what I'm feeling, I feel like it's like it gets almost right to the very furthest a relationship can go before you actually make that forever I do. So there is this possibility that this person B really does feel very heavily connected and attracted and wanting this stability with you, but they are also unsure of how to actually get there, probably because of this doubt. And maybe because of a sense of being, I don't know if there's a way that you can actually be too independent, but there might be some ways where person B can relinquish or release some of that masculine energy. Interesting. Okay, Spirit has to say from person B, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process on how things are unfolding for you. See, I think that's that doubt. They still, that's what they want. They want that Four of Wands in the upright, you know, that divine union. That's what they want. That celebratory coming together of love. And they're worried. They're worried that you may not be able to get there. Not you. They're worried that person A may not be able to get there in some sort of time frame that this person is really set on for some reason, person B. This is somebody who's dealing with their emotional and shadow self. This is somebody who's living in the 3D material world right now. But there is a deeper connection that they both know. And I think it's a matter of patience and perspective and time. Okay, we're going to get a self-forgiveness oracle card to close off the reading. One for each of you. I'm going to try to get, one for each. Person A says, I forgive myself for expecting it all to somehow fall apart whenever I am faced with a challenge. And that is that 10 of Wands for my person A. That 9 of Swords. That 3 of Swords. I choose to believe that even challenging circumstances serve to support me as they bring with them the offering of a renewed perspective. Hey, hey. And that's what that person is learning and going through, and why. And that's why person A is asking person B for some patience as they understand and truly integrate that lesson. Okay, person B's message to person A. Ooh, so many. They got a lot to say, person B, a lot to say. Okay, one more. There it is. Oops. Person B, I forgive myself for thinking I need proof I have chosen correctly before I'm allowed to enjoy what I have. I choose to believe, enjoy what I have, which is that 9 of Pentacles, that material world thing I was talking about. Appreciating what's happening and embracing what's going on in the relationship. Look how they feel. Look inside to see how you feel about look inside yourself and examine what's causing you to feel this way. I choose to believe that what is happening now is precisely what should be happening. And I align with my deepest desires when I allow myself to enjoy what is already mine. It's exactly what should be happening. Interesting. Yeah, exactly, echoing back to the last card here. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. When I allow myself to enjoy what is already mine. You know, which is, it's all beautiful. Stay present, be in the moment, enjoy what you have, continue practicing gratitude. Stay in love with self. Stay in love with life. I'm sending you all of my love, my fountain tarot pile. Until next time, keep watering your lives, my beautiful budding beauties. Hi, welcome deck 2 to your Rider-Waite, the adaptation of the Rider-Waite. We are going into a reading about how you see each other. So, person A will be on the top, person B will be on the bottom. Position 1 is how person A views person B and vice versa. Position 2 is what person A wants from this relationship, and same for person B. Position 3 is where you think this relationship might be going, and vice versa for person B. You have some extra messages from your higher self at the end. This is what the other card is what you want to say to them. We'll get into it. All right, person A, how do you see person B? Temperance. You see them balanced. You see them probably as a divine partner. You see them as a good match to you, a good balance, a yin to a yang. Could be a Libra. I'm hearing that they have what you need. How person B sees you, the Emperor. Wow. Just gonna say right off the bat, when I was shuffling your cards to bring them out, there is a lot of love energy here. So if this is not about somebody romantic, I would suggest you pick another pile, but I'm feeling it extremely heavy and like a very either spiritual and divine counterpart is what I'm getting. This is how you feel about person B, and I feel like person B feels the same. I do feel that they feel that person A might get a little bit too rigid or too stuck in their ways at times, and I feel like that's why the person A sort of enjoys that stable, grounded individual, but person B also needs that fluidity and balance and neutrality of person A. So this could be a Libra, and this could be an Aries, possibly signs that are popping up that are associated with the card more so, but it could just also be an air sign and a fire sign, and that could be anywhere in their chart. And again, the signs, like I was talking about, it's more so about the energy and how you're presenting yourself. That's how they see you. Again, remember, it's their perspective of you, just a reminder. So the signs don't necessarily have to be correct, is the point. It's the energy and how you present. Amazing. Okay, so let's see what person A wants from this relationship. Like I said, heavy love energies, 2 of Cups. You want union. You want an equal, balanced give and take. You want to meet each other halfway. You want love. Like I said, it's a heavy love energy, like that I got what you need, or they have what you need. What would you say, person A? If something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. I was going to say choice. You want to be chosen. That's what I was going to say for person A. And it's interesting that says, like, stop making the excuses. I feel like person A can speak up about how they're feeling, and they can choose to be the initiator in a sense. You don't have to wait for this change. You can make that change, in other words. What's that love message? Sexual union. Look at this. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Telling you, person A is definitely heavily in love with person B, for sure. Sexual and romantic love is what I was talking about. It's very, very sacred. Okay, what does person B want from this relationship? The Hermit. Interesting. The Hermit. They want some spiritual reflection. I think they want some alone time with you. I think they want to do some spiritual work with you also. I feel they're very connected. They want to, again, dive deep with you. They want to explore something with you. Something very spiritual and divinely based is what I'm getting. I know that the Hermit talks about, reclusion and moving and pulling away in a sense, or being solitary for a time. But I'm not actually getting that from this. It feels like they want you with them during this spiritual journey. I have to honor the card. It also can just be talking about them wanting to recluse and be secluded with you. It's what I'm getting. I don't feel like it's an alone as much as I try to fit it in there. It doesn't feel like that, so I'm just going to leave it. What would they want to say about what they want? Person B, I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you are really more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. There it is. So maybe they're just shying away. Maybe they're shying away from their feelings and being too stubborn about expressing them. Take that leap of faith. That's what Spirit wants them to do, what their higher self, I should say, or Spirit wants them to do. That's what they would say. Person B would say to person A, I want you to take that leap of faith. Like, I want you to show me, I guess, a little bit more of how you're feeling. Because that stoicness of that Emperor can come off that way. That energy, that persona can come off that way. And if that person A is feeling like, I don't even know if this actual person likes me. Like, I don't know if they like me in the way that I like them. But you obviously do, person A. That person A does. It's just a matter of expressing that. So I feel like somebody has to sort of make that gesture. Take that leap. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And that's where that Hermit energy of a little bit of that fear is coming in. It's just reminding yourself of the possibilities of what could become. Also, if that person decided to take that leap of faith too, it's like both of you, the same thing. It's just this mirroring energy. It can apply to both, but this is the energy that you guys are in right now. Okay, where does person A see this relationship? Excuse me. Where does person A see this relationship heading? 7 of Pentacles. You know what I heard? I don't know. That's what I heard. I'm not sure. It's talking about patience, diligence, hard work, waiting for the seeds that you've planted to actually mature and to grow. So you feel like it's going to take time. That's what person A feels like, Person A feels like it's going to take time. I feel that there's confidence in what person A has already built and planted. What would their higher self say? Bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it yet, which is what this is, right? They still haven't come to fruition yet. But great things are coming together for you as I read this to you. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. There it is. Person A, everything's working out as it should. Trust in the divine timing. Person B, where do they see this relationship going? 6 of Wands in reverse. I'm actually surprised. 6 of Wands in reverse. They feel like they're not going to have victory with this. And I think that's because of their fear. And that might be them shying away. Although they may want this to bring you in, their actions right now being possibly too stoic or too rigid or unable to budge emotionally when it comes to the vulnerability of speaking how they feel. That could be person A or person B. You sit yourself where your energy fits the best. All right, 2 cards came out from their higher self, person B. First one says, if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially, loosening up that rigidity that we were just talking about. And that will intentionally flip this doubt of victory upright, increasing that productivity of exploring that potential within. If you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it is in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping you from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is a right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. And I feel like that leaving is that, I feel like the leaving is the leaving the old way of being, about taking that leap of faith. If you feel stuck, why are you staying stuck? Leave from the stuck position is what they're saying. Same thing to you. Stop making excuses. Make the gesture. You both feel the exact same way, and you guys are both doing the exact same thing. Both piles so far that I've done are doing a very clear mirroring act. This very very much a mime dance with each other. Yeah, it's the right step to take. Take that leap of faith, person B. Person A, trust in the divine timing of what you've already planted, and respect and trust the intuitive feelings that you are picking up from this person. Beautiful. Okay, to close off your reading, we're going to get some self-forgiveness. The self-forgiveness oracle deck, the masculine and feminine edition. We're going to get one for person A. There she is. Person A, I forgive myself for worrying about what may happen should I dare to venture outside of my comfort zone, which is this, that fear of speaking up. Ooh, so good. I choose to believe that the exploration of the uncomfortable and unknown holds the key to the door that opens my dreams. Exactly. Take that step if you are person A watching. Take that step, person A. They want you to do it. All right, person B. Person B. I forgive myself for thinking I need to be right and making others wrong in the process. That's that rigidity, that emperor. Releasing that, let go of that. I choose to believe that what is right for me may not be what's right for another, as we all differ in the essential exploration and expression of the self. That is truth. So if it ends up not working out, or a sense of incompatibility, there is also that choice where that person can just allow themselves to walk away instead of just staying so rigid in their way of being for the sake of being right. You know, like they could be hanging around and holding on to something that's not how they're feeling either. That's another energy that I'm getting. So it feels like person A feels much more romantically connected to person B. Person B feels very connected spiritually to person A. But there is something else that's lingering here in either the fear of the action steps towards it, or the fear of not feeling the same way towards person A. They're the only pile I'm going to do this for, but I'm going to get an extra card on the Six of Wands right here. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles, another one. I have a feeling it's more doubt. Like I don't think that they think that it'll work. Yeah, the Justice in reverse. Excuse me. Yeah, Justice in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Excuse me. It's making me feel like this person B has this really deep feeling that this will not work out. Like it's like I don't think I'm gonna get victory. I feel like I'm gonna get left out in the cold. It will be unbalanced and unjust. You know, it feels like this person feels incompatible with you, and you feel like you found your person. That's fucking hard. Okay, so there could be two scenarios for person B. Death on the Emperor and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I honestly feel like it's a fear. Death, yeah, over the Emperor with the Knight of Wands. in the reverse, which feels like a fear of like an ending to a certain type of way that this person is used to living or used to being or used to engaging romantically. It almost feels like an end to your player ways, you know? And I think they're fearful of that. Yeah, they're in their head. They want it. Yeah, they want it, mind you. They want to finish that battle, finish what they started, but they are fearful, and why they want to recluse and sort of run away, all at the same time while wanting to have you near them. It's very confusing for person A. I can totally get that. Okay, I'm going to get one more for the Seven of Pentacles then. Yeah, Two of Wands. Again, it's just that waiting. If you are person A, trust in divine timing, my loves. Like, that's all I can say for that. Like, I suggest that you either... I encourage you to either get those balls and say how you feel and just lay the cards as they may, you know? And that's that Seven of Pentacles. Once I planted that seed, I just gotta let it grow or let it be and let it do its thing. Hence the divine timing. And this person has some things that they want to, has some things that they need to figure out when it comes to their, where their fears are sitting, right? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new possibilities, opportunities in your life, and that they're staying so secluded and stuck in their way of being that's preventing them from experiencing this with you. Because I truly, genuinely feel, like I was talking about in the beginning, they really feel this, and then all of a sudden just did this like energetic flip, and I'm like, what happened? I'm surprised I didn't see more swords here, if I'm honest. Like, they're in their head, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Pile 2. Trust you if you are person A. Person B, really look into what it is that you're fearful about this connection. Why do you think that you may not be good enough, or this won't work out, or whatever the case is? Why do you think a part of you needs to die unless it's voluntary? And I actually think a part of you might need, there's like a portion of an ego death, let's put it that way, for thinking I need to be right and making others wrong in the process. Like, maybe you're making this person A feel like there is no connection here and they're kind of cuckoo for even whatever, which is why they might be fearful to even say anything. And again, you know, is that really helping you? Just to help to ease what? To ease not actually addressing somebody who genuinely really wants to give you love. So, no judgments, my lovelies. You take your time and you process what you need to process. But I hope that was helpful and gave you some insight, my beautiful budding beauties. Keep watering your lives. Until next time, this is Lotus. Ciao. Hello, welcome deck 3, who picked the Wild Unknown Tarot. We're going into a spread about how you see each other. Top row is person A, bottom row is person B. Position 1 is how person A, or how person A sees person B, and vice versa. Position 2 is what you want from this relationship. Some extra cards. Ditto for person B. Where you see this relationship going with some higher self guidance, and vice versa for person B. All right, let's get into it. Person A, how do you view person B? High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. How person A sees person B. I'm getting there's a possibility that you see them that they can't really keep secrets. They're intuitive and maybe a little bit flighty or naive. And or you may feel that they like to keep secrets, that they don't like necessarily to reveal things, or they sort of, I want to say a trickster in some way. It's not the magician's energy, but I'm getting like this sort of psychological game. You know, it's almost like answering a question with a question. That's this kind of energy is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see how person B sees person A. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, 4 of Pentacles doesn't hold on too tightly. Stable and grounded. Might feel a little frivolous in moments. We could be talking about water and earth signs. They could feel that person B is fairly generous, grounded and nurturing for sure. Person B might be undervaluing, in a sense, person A, and person B might be underestimating person A. Okay, person A, what do you want from this relationship? You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm getting is it's not like you don't want like a stable and financially comfortable home. It's almost like this is not the most important thing for me. So what I want doesn't necessarily have to do with status and money. And like I was saying here, this person feels fairly generous and giving and very stable, but there could be this like frivolity around it also. And you also don't want it to be based on money or status. You don't want this love to be conditional, or this interaction or this connection to be conditional. What would you say about what you want to person B, person A? Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame and continues to separate you from blessings. It keeps you small, understanding that everyone has their own journey which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. When it comes to talk about your blessings, if what you want is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, maybe you're feeling more so that you don't necessarily, I don't know, it does feel like an uncomfortability when money is the basis of connection. That's what I'm getting. And I feel that because of that, partially because of that belief, person A, you are actually preventing some of the blessings that actually do want to come in. So maybe they're asking you to change your perspective on how you are approaching the material world and what your perspective is on it based on another's. Maybe you guys can come to a clearer understanding of what your expectations are within this dynamic. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I feel like beloved is talking from spirit. Though we may be physically apart, we are always united. Nothing is missing, right? You are not lacking anything. And your perspective on that just needs to sort of get flipped back up so that you can appreciate and value the blessings that a Ten of Pentacles brings when it comes to any type of relationship. There's some sort of like belief when it comes to money that it is rooted in or associated with a type of personality or characteristic or energy that you have been trying your hardest to avoid. But as is everything, money and wealth and abundance is an energy. And if you continue to keep pushing that energy out, eventually it will keep you from future blessings that want to come in for you. For person A. Okay, person B, what do you want from this? Son of Wands. Yeah, you want movement, you want action, you want excitement, impulsivity. They might want to get you in the bed. And person B might want to get person A in the bed. But there's a really big like spark and passion. They want something new to begin with this person. A fresh start in a sense. Person B saying to person A, don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. This came out in pile 2 also. Yeah, so that hastiness, I guess, or that excitement and that impulse of the Page of Wands. Their higher self is asking them to not worry, everything they've been waiting for is coming. They're also telling you this, everything you've been waiting for is coming. But don't compare yourself to other people or what this other person may be used to. Maybe you actually feel like you don't have enough to offer. There is a possibility of that for sure for person A, that you don't have what this person is normally used to, or what they've presented that makes you think that that's what they want. So either way, it both plays. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Beautiful. So person B just needs to have a little bit more faith and a little bit more patience and trust in the timing of how things are unfolding. And person A needs to gain a little bit more confidence and know that they are worthy enough just as they are for the person and things that they want. Where does person A see this relationship going? We have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're hoping for clarity, if I'm honest. You're hoping for clear communication on what the expectations are between the two of you, or between whoever's involved. You want to cut out the bullshit, cut out the nonsense, and like get to the point. Like, what's happening here? It's very clear. Your higher self wants you to know. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love, which comes back to that self-worth and knowing that you have whatever it is that you think you're lacking. Yeah, whatever it is you're lacking or missing, or think that you're missing, in other words, person A, you're just trying to cut out all the bullshit and get to the clarity or the solution to the issue, which, you know, has to do with some self-doubt for person A. And for person B, it's about that hastiness and maybe the immaturity in some of the actions that's making this person sort of doubt what's actually going on. Okay, what is person B? Where does person B feel like this relationship is heading? Daughter of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Son of Wands. So that's probably the Knight of Wands. I apologize. Exactly what I was saying, though. The same definition applies. I just said the wrong one. This is the Page of Pentacles. Wanting a new practical beginning. Something solid and tangible, much slower pace too. That's where they see this relationship going, and I think that might be why they're a little bit hasty. Maybe they're so used to being so practical and grounded that they were just so excited about you that it came out really strong, or came out like, oh my god, just a lot. It just feels like a lot of energy that just got pushed towards you. Like, hold on a second, wait up, I'm not sure this is what's going on, or you even know what's happening, or if this is what, like, there's a lot of like, we don't know each other yet. That's what I'm really getting. Like, really truly know each other. Interesting. What does person B's higher self want to say? If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. It's that focused mindset for person B about what it is that they're wanting, and they have a lot of energy and gusto in a direction, but it's fleeting. They're asking for person B to really truly focus on what it is, the desired results that they want. And in my opinion, it is about learning how to be a little bit more considerate, I would say, when it comes to the variations on how people receive and give love. Okay, let's close off your reading with the Self-Forgiveness Oracle deck, the Masculine and Feminine edition. We're going to get one for each. There we go. They said top. For person A, I forgive myself for judging inaction as procrastination. And I think this is where it comes in for person A about that self-doubt, about assuming that you may not have what this person might be looking for, trying to find clarity within that. Don't judge your processing, in other words. I choose to believe that I am aligned with divine timing, and I trust myself to be moved to take inspired action in the exact moment that supports the best possible outcome. And that's what you're doing. You're trying to find that in self. So person A, allow yourself to truly sit in your process without judging your inaction, and know that when the time is right, to trust in the divine timing that you will take the most beneficial action forward. Okay, person B. Whoa, their guidance. Oh, they said top card. Wow. Okay, will do. Okay. Person B. I forgive myself for betraying myself in order to show loyalty to another. Maybe that's the reason why this person's energy in the beginning or energetic impulse to move towards something was naive in energy or innocent in energy or inexperienced in energy, which led them into possibly giving more than they should and offering up too much of themselves, right? Which is why I think this comes out. There is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And what they've been waiting for is this sort of deep connection, and they're just so excited, like I was talking about, to get there. Just to get there, that they might be overextending themselves in a way that they don't see yet. Or you see it if you're person B. I choose to believe that only I can know what is in my heart, and when I follow its gentle whispers, I am able to effortlessly embody my expansive divinity. That's it, person B. Loyalty to self, a generous offering of your heart, and truly have a slower approach to getting what they desire when it comes to love, in particular with person A. Okay, I hope that was helpful, my beautiful pile 3. I'm sending you all of my love. Keep watering your lives, my beautiful budding flowers.